Okay, weird way to start an episode, but why not? So I took a break to start wood cutting, so I want to get 80 wood cutting for a quest that I want to do, or a series of quests I want to do in this episode. With that though, I realized two things. First things first is that the wood box actually collects your bird nest for you, which is huge. I did not know this was a thing, so that's great. The other thing I realized, and I'm just going to show you guys right now, is that you don't actually, if you have a tier 3 woodcutter's grove, you don't actually need to be chopping trees inside the woodcutter's grove in order to get the Encanto hatchet pieces. You can actually get them anywhere in the game, it looks like. At least I can get them here, because I was chopping acacia trees here, and I got a piece, which is great. And you get the pieces from bird nests that drop, so it auto collects. And this is 80 wood cutting, which is huge. All right, first real quest boss here. I'm using real very loosely, by the way. I'm trying to think, do we have death skulls? Where's death skulls? Sorry. Death skulls was bad.
Take one down and pass it around.
Okay, we'll activate death skulls to go boom. Death skulls is like, isn't it like the strongest yet? I love the 20% kill thing. It's great, dude. And this is City of Seniston completed. We get some XP lamps here. We get any XP in any combat skill. I'm actually going to throw this into summoning. Normally, I'd throw this into, like, prayer. But honestly, summoning is probably going to be my least favorite combat skill. So I think I'm going to throw all my lamps into summoning. While I'm here, I might as well check something. I basically never check this thing. You really should. Apparently, you can get some good take. We got an Onyx, dude. Hell yeah. And this is Eye of Het 1 completed. You get a medium XP lamp for this, which you can throw into anything but necromancy. I'm going to be throwing these into farming. Basically, what I'm doing right now for my lamps and bonus XP, anything that can get thrown into farming will get thrown into farming. If it can't get thrown into farming, and basically the only time that would happen is if it can only be used in combat, I'll be throwing it into summoning. If for whatever reason it can't be thrown into summoning, then I'll throw it into like attack or strength, right? That's our current lamping process. And this is Eye of Het 2 completed. We get two things from this one. We get the Eye of Het relic, which will give us a relic power. We also get another lamp, which we're going to throw into farming. Now the relic, let me show you exactly what it does, because this is actually kind of cool. I'm probably not going to use it. I don't want to mess with relics just yet. But just to show off, if we go to offer relic here, I should automatically offer the thing. You don't need to do anything to do it. And then we should unlock this relic here. Boom, Eye of Het, which food and potions heal 10% more life points. So basically, our food and potions get a 10% extra little boost if we use this. So this is probably good for general PvM. And this is Sins of the Father completed. We don't really get anything for this other than access to this effigy incubator distraction and diversion. Oh great, I have to do Croesus. I didn't realize. I guess you have to do like intro versions of these bosses is what I'm hoping. You know what I just realized? We're not even in the Croesus area. We're in the hub area where you can do like the hub XP. I literally just realized that. I'm like, that's why it's different, because this is the actual Croesus field over here. So this is just, oh, it's funny. I'm sure a lot of people pointed that out, but I didn't know. I'm gonna be honest, this took me way longer than it probably should, because despite there being a guide, I did not follow it, which is kind of crazy because I usually follow the wiki guides like to a T, but not this time. You know, I'm curious, does the insticle thing work on the wisp? It does. Nice. That's actually kind of funny, I'll be completely honest. Holy shit, this took me like 4 attempts because I'm so bad at this game. Okay. And this is one of the biggest quests completed. Dreams of Aiea. Wow, holy crap. Extinction, which gives me access to Dream of Aiea. We will talk about that later. I'm probably going to have a thing that talks about it in a second. But for now, we get all these lamps. And these lamps, as I've mentioned before, give a total, I may have mentioned before, give me 700,000 experience total. I can throw these in whatever I want. So we're going to, of course, throw these into, I'm going to throw these into invention. I'm just kidding. We're throwing them into farming, which I know some people might hate, but I need to get 99 farming before I can get my herbal up to 99. I don't have to, but it's what I want to do because it's going to make my life easier. So we're just going to throw all these into farming. We should get up to at least 87. I think potentially 88. Yeah, we're not going to get 88, but we're going to get close to it. And boom. So one thing I want to show you guys is another thing other than Dream of Aya. I actually have access to something called accidental fletching and fire making, which is kind of huge. So this was the original reason I wanted to get this quest done a long time ago. I was originally going to get this quest done so this way I could utilize the accidental fletching to get my fletching level up and then make brack bolts in the future. That was my entire game plan, right? Okay, so I talked to the dude, and he literally just after talking to him, he just tells you to come. You get access to it immediately. So all you do is you just go and click on these guys, and you just AFK get XP. Literally just purely AFK. You can get a fair bit of AFK XP this way. Let me look. I'm trying to see here. Yeah, you can get 200 and up to 225k fletching XP an hour or 287 fire making XP per hour, and it is very AFK. You also get these tempered fungal shafts, which they sell for a little bit, but they are used to make, give me 1 second. Sorry, you can make a couple of things. You can either make fungal bowstrings, which I believe are just regular bowstrings you can use if you wanted to, which in my opinion is a bit of a waste, or you can use these to make din arrows. Din arrows are basically the max level arrows you use at kind of end game. They're tier 95 ammunition, so that's what we're going to be saving these for later down the road. You're going to need an insane amount of these arrows, and I mean an insane, like hundreds of thousands of them, hundreds of Ks of them, like multiple hundreds of Ks, once you get the best in slot bow unlocked. Obviously, that is an insanely down the road thing for myself, but just, you know, it's one of the things I can do. So this is going to be my go-to fletching XP method. Again, roughly 200k XP per hour. You can see it is very AFK. I am doing it right now, and you're getting these, and so it's pretty darn good. These are just one of the steps you need to do in order to make these arrows, so it's kind of nice. Now, the other thing I want to check out is actually the Dream of Aya. So let me go do that here in a minute. Oh, we got one. Oh my god, this is great. I have one in my... Oh my god, this is huge. Holy shit. 1 second. Okay, so I have one in here. This is huge. I did not think this was going to be a thing. Crap. So we have a male. So we need a female here. Yes! We got it! Oh my god, we got it! Okay, once you finish the little cutscene, you can actually enter Dreams of Aya by entering this hibernation pod right here. Going boom. Yes, and don't ask me again. And this takes you to the Dream of Aya. Current station version 120k XP. And I guess I haven't done this yet, but I'm assuming you just contribute all my resources. You must build the station. Okay, so I need to stock the station. Yes, build this station. So this is the only station I really care about. So now it has a bunch of XP. So stored in. You see I have 135 XP stored in it. I can go and I can store all my XP. So contribute 100,000 leaves and store 50,000 XP in the station. Yes, so there you go. I now have all of my leaves thrown in here. I had 150,000, 50,000 to make this thing, and 150,000 to do to 100,000 to put in. I now have 185,000 herbal XP. Now every day you can go and turn in, or not every day, whenever you want, you can go and turn in your XP here, and it caps out at 350k. I'm going to go and do this now, so because it's a 385k XP, like, why not? And you go and you do this, and then you just get random, I think you just get random resources while doing this. And this is all the XP used. I took a break to go just not play RuneScape. I have a lot of resources to use. Fucking cat, I swear to God. He only wants attention when I'm doing stuff. So there you go, we got a bunch of resources, so that's pretty good. And this is Hearthstone completed. This is meeting history completed. We get a enchanted cam. I'm gonna actually, I should probably keep it for now actually. And this is the Light Within completed. I really enjoyed this quest because you could take two different paths for it. You can do a combat path or a skilling path, and I really enjoyed that. There was no like, oh, you have to fight. It was, okay, if you want to fight, you can. If you want to skill, you can. Obviously, skilling is faster, so that's what I did. And with the Light Within completed, you actually get access to Siren spells and prayers. The Siren prayers are curses. You get access to some of this stuff, you know, like, super reform, teamwork protection, Soul Link, Chronicle Attraction, general skilling stuff, and Light Form, which is a good, I think, general skilling thing. You also have access to the ancient spells, which are, let me actually go downstairs and switch to the ancient spellbook real quick. All right, the fact that my magic cape wasn't in the thing, so we're gonna switch to ancients real quick just to show you guys. So if we come over here to, I think it's skilling. Yeah, we have these different spells. So we have Prism of Drowsing, Crystallize, Rapid Growth, Crystal Mask, blah blah, and stuff like this. So each of these do different things. Prism of Dowsing, when harvesting wisps, you get 4 tiles. Prism will have a 10% better chance of getting rich memories. Crystallize, which is the main reason I got this, basically just increases the XP. You don't get the resource from wood cutting, mining, and fishing. I didn't know it was all that, but you get more XP from it. So it's good for just like, I need to get my wood cutting up, so you're going to do that. Or so I know I want to do more quests, but honestly I kind of want to chill for a little bit here. So I'm going to go and start working on rune crafting, as this is, I'm just going to kind of say this is, rune crafting is probably the scariest skill for me. I don't remember. Oh, I can't do it. Is the scariest skill for me, because it's just, I don't know. It's one of the skills. There's a couple skills right now that genuinely scare me, and I'm about getting for maxing out, right? And rune crafting is one of them. I will also add agility into that list as well, but that's not all of them. There's more than that. But for now, I'll just say rune crafting, agility. So I'm going to work on some of these rune crafting levels for a bit just to kind of relax. Yeah, this is 70 rune crafting.
Meaning you have a 60.
70 rune crafting in the bag. This is base 70s, as you probably heard from my friend. I forgot how to mute Discord. Okay, boom. 77 rune crafting in the bag. This is actually pretty huge, because we can now, well, we can make extra spirit runes, which is great. But we now have access to the blood pools and just blood stuff, which is going to, not significantly, but increase our XP per hour rune span quite a good bit. On top of that, we can go and get, I'm sure a lot of people are see this coming, but let me go get it real quick. All right, if we come over here, you can see we only have one more thing we can buy. So we're going to buy it. And boom, we now have the full master rune crafting outfit. And this is 80 rune crafting acquired. Okay, so I'm here. Obviously, I can make a bunch, but we're only going to make the rune ethereal outfit. I've heard this is RNG. I've heard it's RNG. I don't know how true that is, but we're going to make one at a time and go from there. So we have a law top, rune ethereal outfit. Let's make another one. I feel like it is completely random, but I could be wrong. But you know, let's just make them all. I don't know why I'm doing it this way. See? Yep. Okay. It is. Okay, this is an armor case built, so I don't know everything that can be stored, but I know you can store a bunch of armors in here. So, okay, the one thing I want to do is actually unlock some technology with invention. So I haven't done this, and I really should have, and you can unlock both dwarven and cave goblin technology. Okay, this is the 3 junk refiners made for the tasks. Let's do the goblin tasks, and in 3 junk refiners, and boom, I get 15 gobbo currency. Let's go. Q game war tasks, or are these like daily? It looks like they're daily. Okay, so I have to do this like every day or every so often, I'm guessing. But I can unlock my first thing, which is these components, so that's good. Oh, and since I got the points for it, I can also learn the corporeal components for the dwarven one. Dwarven has some cool stuff as well. You can get, the ultimate thing you can learn for these is, of course, like these cannons you can get. Okay, also, I stand corrected. You get a task every 12 levels, or every, not 12 levels, 12 hours. So it's not, you get basically 2 every 24 hours. Okay, this is 88 farming. Let's go. Only 4 more levels so we can start growing dragons, at which point I'm going to have to start getting those. But we are slowly climbing these farming levels, which is great. Okay, this is something I've been meaning to do for a while. And this is going to be for the future, for when I need to mine stuff for summoning. I don't feel like getting the quest done, so we'll see. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this tiara on the altar. And I should make, yes, a water tiara. Now, I believe I have the quest done. I can go and do this. And now I have an enchanted water tiara. It has 2,000 charges on it, which is pretty good. So basically this is equivalent to, I think it's like 2,000 charges of a water skin, which is probably more than enough than what I need. And another eventful occasion, I can now start growing my own tourstals. This is amazing, and I love this because each one of these is an overload, which is just, oh my god, this is satisfying. Well, I just found out that the Raciel, the first Necromancer, drops 40 torstal seeds as a common drop. That is awesome. I need to get to that, don't I? I really need to get to that. So not sure if I'm going to show the previous clip, but I came up with a good method to get both torstal seeds and spiritweed seeds, assuming they didn't change the dude's drop, the dude's drops. And that is killing Hermod, because he drops the spiritweed seeds as a drop, as well as the what's it called? As well as crystal seeds. And if you use the crystal seeds, he drops like 5 of them at a time. Use the crystal seeds on the chest. I think it's over here. You can get yourself some torstal seeds. So that's going to be the main way I'm going to get torstal seeds and spiritweed seeds. One thing to add though is these torstals are spitting out XP. I get 224 XP per one. I get an average of about 16 per harvest. That is 3.5k per harvest. There are about 6 patches. That's 21k XP per harvest. That is unironically nutty to me. And this is 85 rune crafting. This is nice because we unlock the flesh platforms, which is increase our XP per hour a tiny bit, because there's a lot of times when the wizard will spawn here and I'm just too lazy to go over. So this is what the platform is. There's also some, some decent spawns over here. So that's going to be nice for us. I'm actually going to take a break from rune crafting. I want to try to get to base 80s if I can, and then I'll circle back to rune crafting. I might just do rune crafting tomorrow. Regardless, I'm going to take a little bit of break. There is some stuff I want to do with some dailies. Dude, I swear, I planted my first spiritweed seeds, and all of the we're now 2 for 2 for the ones that are, rip. Yo, I know COVID's going around again, but this is fucking ridiculous. Like, seriously. Okay, so this is the outfit I'm going to wear. I'm going to try try 2 things. I have the Grace of the Eels equipped, but I have the Porter disabled for now, because I think I can, yeah, it is super close to this lodestone, so I don't have to worry about that stuff at all. And I'm just going to go and mine these rocks over here. And I think I'm going to drop anything that isn't a higher rock. So anything that isn't like decent. And I just need to get granite. I should figure out which one's fucking granite. Okay, these ones are granite. All right, cool. All right, just finished the second inventory. And it looks like we get about 200 per invent. A little over 200 per invent, which is good. So I just had a big brain play. So bear with me for a minute as I explain it. But my brain is expanding beyond just absolute massive capabilities. I did something that I'm going to do something that probably every other person in the world would have figured out to do, but I figured it out on my own, so I'm quite proud. So I have a lot of things I want to do when it comes to maxing. So the game plan I've set place is the following. I want to get 99 rune crafting sooner rather than later because it's a dreadful skill, but I want to go and make soul runes to 9099 because this is apparently super AFK. I don't know how AFK, but apparently it's incredibly AFK, and it's like 2 times the XP per hour than doing rune, what I'm doing right now, rune spam. So I want to do that. The problem is I need like 130k pure essence, I think, in order to do this. So I only have 30k, so I need 100k more pure essence in order to do this, supposedly. So I need a lot. So my brain is like, well, how am I going to accomplish this? So I did a lot of thinking and kind of brain kabobbling in my head. I have 2 bloodweed seeds in my bank. I planted those 2 today. So in like an hour, or less than that, but we'll just say an hour, I'll be able to go and snag those plants and get myself around 5 to 8 herbs. We'll just say 8 because, let's just say I'm getting lucky here. But I'll get 8 herbs from this, right? 8 herbs from that. That is 144 minutes of aggro potions from those bloodweeds. I'm going to use those 144 minutes, or however many I get. If I even get 5, right? 5 times 3 times that by 6, that's 90 minutes, an hour and a half to 2 hours of aggro potions on abyssal demons. Abyssal demons, for those you don't know, drop insane amounts of pure essence, and they have an uncommon chance of dropping, you guessed it, more bloodweed seeds. So I can get an ROI on my bloodweed seeds, and I can get pure essence for my rune crafting Both of those are huge for the future, obviously, because the rune crafting, the pure essence is, I can get 99 rune crafting. The ROI on bloodweed seeds means I can make some more aggro pots for the future. And on top of that, I'm going to be getting some melee combat XP, something I desperately need. It is like this big brain play I just came up with. I'm getting basically 2 skills worth of XP in one, and I'm getting aggro pots for the future. It's like, I know I'm a genius. You don't have to tell me. So I just looked into it because I was curious as to when I actually started playing this account. Boy, am I off. I thought I started it in October. I did not. Or not October, sorry. August. It was not. I thought I started in August, uploaded in October. No, I started it like the very end of October and upload the first video in November. All right, let's go and see if I can make the final thing. I'm actually gonna head to the Falador invention place because I want to do the invention. No, let's head to Fort Fern 3 because there's other stuff I want to do before I do that. Yeah, I'm sure. I don't have that on toggle off because I accidentally press teleport sometimes and I want to just teleport out and ruin my day. That's why I specifically keep that toggle on. Let's go over here though. Let's see if we can get the very last piece. We need one more just to show you guys. We need one more. Fuck. We need one more ethereal piece. Either one more law or blood, but knowing our luck, we're going to get a death piece because we can only make one. You guys ready for this death piece? Let's do it. Rune ethereal armor. What is it? Oh, we got the... We finally have it. We finally have it. Full ethereal. Oh my god, I'm so happy. So my current goal at the moment, especially with farming, is to actually grow all of my herb seeds so I can have just a massive amount of herbs. That is the current goal I'm going for. That's why you'll probably notice my farming level go up and my herb seed amounts drop down kind of dramatically. That is the entire reason why I am currently going, not hard, but for myself it's hard. I'm doing this at least 2 times a day. I'm just doing herb runs. Once when I get on and once when I get off at least. And then sometimes I'll do some in between. And now, before I end this episode, I get to show you guys just how awesome this ethereal outfit is. I've been looking forward to this so much. We're going to go and teleport to the Rune Crafting Guild just by having it on. Sweet. Oh god, I'm so happy. Then we can go here and just go to the high level rune spam portal right away. Those guys will see how many rune spam points I have. You can see I have 29k. We'll turn these in. Now, you see I have nothing in my inventory. Let's just snag the essence, but nothing in my inventory, right? Free travel. I don't need any of this stuff. Oh man, this is gonna make it so much nicer because now I don't feel pressured to stay. I can just come and go as I please because the only thing I need is essence. So once I'm out of essence, or at an essence level I don't really care about, I can just leave. So I'm looking forward to this so much. I don't have to care, oh, do I have enough runes for it, etc. No, I get this on top of this. Let me get over to, let me get over here and I'll actually show you guys. I'm still going to be getting the 5% extra XP from wearing the full master, if I were wearing the full master runecrafter outfit. Let me get 1 second to show you guys here. If I start siphoning this bad boy, we can see. If I get a drop, yeah, boom, 3.6. Full outfit.